Hello, we're DELAIN and you're watching Sounds to Move. It has to be my brother's latest CD with invitation, because it was just finished this year, and yeah, I always interested what my brother makes of it together with the band. So I think it's that CD, the last with invitation CD.
Yeah, I've got some time to think about it. I remember now. I think it was Toxicity from System of a Down, and I hadn't listened to that album for like years, but I had a very boring day job last year. I quit it by now, so I'm very happy. But yeah, they kind of kept me going in the mornings because it's quite heavy, so that one I guess.
Ooh, no, actually not, because no, I cannot recall one. No.
Yeah, probably were a few hits which you just heard too much, but I can't think of anyone right now. But I don't know.
Well, and I don't listen to radio a lot, so with radio, then you could have the chance that there's something that's to your liking. But yeah, I only listen to CDs most of the time, and I don't put any CD in my CD player, which I don't like. Except of course when it's something new and I don't know it yet, but I cannot recall. Sorry?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do anything with music, but yeah, a little bit. I proposed to my girlfriend to marry, and this is yeah, something yeah, you don't forget. So no, that's also yeah, funny story. So I won't forget that I proposed to my girlfriend.
Well, you?
A lot of different moments. We won the first round of the MTV Awards this year, and that was like really great to me, because it's really like a little crown on your work for the year. But this whole year has been a club tour for us in Holland, and really a lot of cool things happened. So we had a great gig in Paris last night, and it was, I think I'll remember that one as well. So those kind of things. Yeah, well, to be honest, I usually buy old CDs, because I'm really against downloading CDs, and I think most CDs are over expensive. So I usually buy the new releases after a few months. So I'm not really that up to date. Of course, we've heard things like the new Nightwish, and I must say that I really like that one. I really like the new singer's voice. So I can't say a lot about all the new releases. With the Porcupine Tree, that via Roadrunner we get a lot of stuff, so that's good. And I think this was a good year. Yeah.
Green Theater, also a good one.
Yeah. And yeah, we saw them on Fields of Rock when we played there, and it was really cool.
Of course, in Holland we've got the releases of Epic Out After Forever. Which you also recall, of course, and yeah, you can be proud of the band, how they're doing, and so I think it's a good year.
My mother's kind of been my hero for this year, because she had cancer, and she's now better all again, and I think she was so great with how she handled the disease, and so she's my champion this year.
I think my girlfriend is my champion at the moment. That sounds very soft, but yeah, I really miss her, so I'm glad I really enjoyed this tour. I really love these days, and also looking forward to seeing her again. So I think it would be her. I think it's pretty much the same. We always try to see a lot of family. Of course, with me and Robert and Sharon, that's difficult because we have gigs most of the time, and they've got a really busy schedule, so we don't see each other a lot. But with Christmas we really try to get together with the family, parents and my two brothers. So yeah, it's the typical image, and I really like that.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Christmas is like for the family. We don't do presents, but we do have a tree. But yeah, that's really family time, and I guess New Year's Eve is more with a friend and not sleeping like for 2 days. And I don't think my family would really like that, so that's more a rotation kind of thing as well.
I think I do. I should. It's in Holland it's always a battle between Santa Claus and Sinterklaas, which are actually the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's in Holland it's not really custom to have presents.
So
it happens, but not everybody does it.
So who probably gets the biggest on Santa Claus?
I think it's pretty fair until
Yeah.
now, so I think we have to watch that it stays that way. I think it's very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody get good presents. For me, a pair of socks or a sweater somebody gave me, because yeah, it's not really a boy thing, of course. Clothes, it's like clothes are boring.
Yeah.
Like a CD player, or I would like when I was little to get a toy or something. So most of the time I was not really happy when I had clothes as presents.
And my father made me for Sinterklaas made me a golden DELAIN record last year, so that was pretty funny. I still have it hanging in my room. It's like symbolic.
So she has a golden DELAIN record and I don't.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
That was a good one.
And did you also remember a horrible one? Something you read that you put like, okay,
Oh,
thank you.
thank you.
Yeah.
No, actually I don't at this moment. Yeah, there was this time when everyone got me candles, and I had like 1,000 candles, and I like candles, but it's like
Yet another candle. Thank you very much. Yes.
But
like
yeah, everyone does their best. So yeah, even when I don't like it, I wouldn't say it. So.
ABCD. I think.
Yeah, it's a bit of the most. It's like, yeah, of course it's commercialism and things like that, but I'm not such a pessimist or negative person that I would, because it's also time to spend with your family, so I wouldn't complain about that. But for me it's the first two, I guess. My family was pretty religious, so when I was young it was like going to church on Christmas night, and then it was all dark and the houses were lit, and that's a pretty romantic image that I still have in my head. But now it's most important thing to me is like family time and just being around each other.
I'm very boring because with me it's exactly the same.
We come from the same neighborhood. We probably went to the same church when we were younger, so.
What I do like is to have some classical music. I'm really like in the mood of Bach then or something, or I do that sometime when it's like dark outside and with the candles at the end of the year. So yeah, you could say it's related to classical music for a little bit.
But when I think of it, there's always one CD at the end of the year, like when we have like this, what is it, heart? A fireplace. We have an open fireplace at home, and I can remember when I see that open fireplace, I immediately think about an album from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and it's called Deja Vu, and we listened to that one a lot around that period, especially, I guess. So.
And why?
I don't know. I don't know, but that's just a little bit my Christmas feeling, I guess. So
We're gonna be rich as hell, of course.
yeah, for starters.
As every year.
Yeah. I think we will just continue on the road that we've been on. We did a lot of special things this year that we didn't expect last year to happen. If you would have asked this question last year, we wouldn't have thought about the things we've done now. So we just want to keep the road getting up, and we'll just see what happens music-wise. I think someone's gonna get married next year.
Yes, I think so too. Yeah, it's gonna be a special year for me regarding to gonna get married. And when I look back to this year, it was unbelievable what happened. Really unbelievable. Never would have expected that. I also don't expect that next year, because I don't think it's good to expect something like that and take that for granted. Just see what happens and indeed go on the road we've been on.
Finished.
It's finished.
It's finished.